Toby, did you ever think we'd see an IndyCar All-Star race? And what are your thoughts on the venue that they've chosen here?
No, I never thought in a million years that we'd ever see an IndyCar All-Star race, but here we are coming up in 2024. IndyCar is going to have this $1 million challenge on Big NBC. Yeah, it is a kind of a shocker. I know they announced this on the morning of Championship Sunday before the race of Laguna Seca when they crowned Alex Palou the champion for this year. So it was quite a surprise that they decided to announce this now. And I guess when they were doing the preseason testing at the Thermal Club, I remember when they first announced that they were doing this preseason test at this track they'd never been to before, there had to be like a method to the madness. And I guess they already found that and thought it was a great place to host an all-star race. I don't know how this race is going to go. It's an interesting format that they've chosen. And I'm sure they may consider tweaking it over the next several months or so before we get to March 2024. But I was a little surprised by the venue they chose. If you're thinking of an all-star race, I thought they might want to consider putting it on an oval track or something like that. I think that would be a really great type of track for an all-star race. But the Thermal Club, and they're also announced that they're going to be sending out limited tickets for IndyCar fans to go to. I know a lot of the Thermal Club members are going to be there, so it seems like it's an exclusive club, and it seems like it's an event that's really going to prevent a lot of IndyCar fans from going to that, as they're trying to make this like a must-see TV type of event. So yeah, it was really caught off guard by this IndyCar All-Star race that we're going to see next year.
Yes, same. It is going to be, by the sound of things, as you say, Toby, a made-for-TV event. So let's hope, dear goodness, that there isn't any other motorsport put up against it, because you know what will happen. It'll be up against the NASCAR race of that weekend. There's not going to be IMSA. That schedule is already out, so we know that it's not up against any other sort of NBC propertied event like IMSA. Of course, NASCAR will be on Fox at that point in the year, but I don't understand this. I don't understand where this has come from. We're going to talk about the schedules to come shortly in the next part of the segment, and I'll get to that in a second. But I don't really understand why this is necessary, apart from cashola. We don't. Maybe it's my Europeanness on this, because obviously, as you guys very well much know, all the stick and ball sports have an all-star game of some sort, and obviously NASCAR has had the all-star race for a long time. But that's never made sense to me, especially when it's been at Charlotte for all these years, a track that they would then go back to the next week with the same bunch of people and race again. Well, my thoughts will move on when we get to the schedule chat in a minute, but strange that they've made this decision. It's a strange place for it, and I don't really think it's necessary.